Alright, how's it going, guys? So, we got our live stream going again. Sorry for last time, we had some technical differences. So now we're going to be doing some more cards today. Right now, I am working on a few, so give me a second to pull the chat up and we'll get going. Let me know if you guys have any questions today. We'll go through that, as well as anything at all. Just let me know, and we'll kind of go from there. So right now we have a few cards on deck to do. Let me pull up one that I have already set up. Give me a second. But yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. So these are, we'll just start on doing a backing for now, just so we can have something going in background. So this is the backing that comes in for free, comes with it, no extra charge for this backing. So we'll start that first. And yeah, let me pull up my email, and we'll go from there. So let's open that, and then we're going to take that, open it in Photoshop. And yeah, so again, if there's any questions, let me know. These are laser engraved metal Magic the Gathering cards. Laser engraved them. I guess that's about it. Basically the way that this works is you would just send me a card that you want, or we can kind of work around a bunch of different things. Again, let me know if you can hear me too, if the audio is a little off. Sorry for the vent. That is always annoying, and I know that. So, yeah. So we're going to do a Zuladoc next. So that's going to be our next card to do. I'm just doing a little bit of Photoshop work here, just to get it right. And a little bit of all that. Okay, so that's good. We'll do some color adjustments here, and we'll go from there. So, again, let me know if you guys have any questions. I do take commissions. I can make custom cards. Really a lot of different options here. So it's really up to you guys, what you guys want. And yeah, so just tell me what you're thinking. I can't tell if my audio is working or not, so my bad. so now we're gonna trying to save this. I keep messing it up. I keep clicking the wrong thing. Now, I'm going to take that Zula doc, that's going to get uploaded, and then after this backing is done, we'll do the Zula doc, and then we'll work from there. So, resize, looks good on the sizing, material. That looks pretty good too. So yeah. How's everyone doing this wonderful Wednesday evening? So we've done quite a few today. I've been making some altars as we go. This one's going to be pretty cool. I'm excited for this. So we'll get this Zula doc going next. So that's our backing. So you can see. And we'll flip that over, get that in our jig. But here's some of the cards we've done today. We've got the Sliver Overlord. That one turned out pretty good. We got Brian. That one turned out pretty good too. A Rain and Siri. And our man Sauron. So those ones are going to take a little bit of work, processing, but let's get started on this Zilla doc. Joey, let's go here. Print out Joey's label. Got a little bit, finally got some better lighting, so this should be a little bit better. Alright, let's just make sure we got that printed, print that label. Been curious. Do you usually sit and watch the entire process? So here's the thing. I'm actually working on other cards right now and making altars right now, and you'll actually see. So I'm actually working on a bunch of other cards at the moment. I got like a bunch of Photoshop and everything going right now. So I'm not necessarily watching, just doing work while I do it. But I do find it more fun to live stream at the same time. It's just, like show off what I'm working on. I think it's good for the community and everything. It's kind of fun. So yeah, that's what we're working on right now. So we're getting the Zula dock done right now. And then we have a Tesa. So basically these are engraved onto metal anodized black aluminum cards. Sorry, that's a mouthful to say. But yeah, so they're pretty cool. They're kind of a fun product, something a little different. I've enjoyed making these, and I want to just keep doing it if people are interested. I don't really make all that much off them, but I do find it really fun and enjoyable. I think that's a lot of the battle with any job or any business is enjoying what you're doing, So that's basically what I'm doing here. Now I'm just doing some image sizing and everything for the Tesa that I'm going to be doing next. And once we get that going, then we'll upload that. I just got to do a little bit of Photoshop editing right now. That just definitely does take a few minutes. But it's just about the quality and everything. So we do that, then we take it into our other program. Yeah, I mean, look, you gotta have fun with what you do. I've been doing laser engraving for a while now, and it's been great. I just actually moved, so this is like, I'm trying to do laser engraving and 3D printing full time. That's my goal. Right now, I'm doing all right, and I'm pretty happy about it. And try to expand the side business. I do other stuff and other products as well, but these are just the most fun. I mean, you can't deny that these are pretty interesting and cool, pieces. So it's definitely very enjoyable to make these. So we're gonna get that saved. But yeah, I mean, I'm ultimately having fun making them, and if I can do it with other people watching, that's always cool too. Dude, definitely. I mean, hey, let me know. We can always work something out. Obviously, I don't. Unfortunately, my prices are as low as I possibly can. The Gojo one. Yeah, that one's a fun one. I took a lot of time doing that one. I really was like, I wanted to do something special. I wanted to do. You should wait till you see my Kenjaku one. That one, personally, the Kenjaku card that I made is even better, in my opinion. Which I should just post the video. I just haven't yet. Dude, the Kenjaku one is no joke. I think I have it over here. I'll show you in a second. Once this finishes engraving, because I don't want to move the camera and mess up the engraving, I'll show you the Kenjaku card. I have it right here. It turned out super cool. I was like, I gotta make something cool. And so yeah, so we made that. I made a Tojo card and Choso. I'm a huge anime nerd, so anything anime, I'm making. Yeah, Zuladoc works great in black and white. I mean, it is colorless, so it does make sense. Eldrazi. Are you into other card game alters too? So I could do other card games, but I haven't really done any alters yet for any other card games. Magic the Gathering just works really well for alters because I guess there's a lot of resources for borders and all that kind of stuff. Whereas like other card games seem to be kind of harder to do. What kind of animes are you into? Well, I've been watching anime since like the 90s. So like I mostly am into animes like, for example, you know, I mean, I'm never gonna lie. I love my shonen animes. They're always fun. It's what I, grew up on. I grew up on Dragon Ball and things like that. As well as like, your Cowboy Bebop style ones. It's probably easier for me to tell you what I don't like. I'm really not a fan of isekai animes and slice of life animes. I know that a lot of people like them. It's just not really for me. They weren't super. I feel like the problem with isekais for me is isekais tend to become harem animes, and that's why I don't really like them, because I'm not really a fan of that. Not really a fan of, I went to another world and every woman is in love with me, Yellow Monk, you have which card do you have, Yellow Monk? But so like that. But I really enjoy good, slow burn psychological animes. It's a really good one, very underrated. No one ever talks about it, and it's been out for a while. Joda the Unifier. Didn't? Hold on. Oh, I got you. I'll. So, here, hold on. Let me pull up my email. Sorry, I don't know the names to the names of people to their whatever. So. Hold on, let me find it. What just made you decide metal was the way to go? Well, I laser engrave on metal, so that's just kind of how it worked out. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I was just doing a lot of laser engraving, so that's kind of how it fell into place. Hold on, sorry, I'm looking. Hold on. Why is this not coming up? there we go. Sorry, let's do that first. And then let me... that. Alright, now we'll get this Joda card. We'll take a look at it a little bit closer. Sorry, I'm doing the editing for the Joda card right now. It takes a second to try to get the sizing right and then the coloring right. But let's get that going. Okay. And then we got that. We'll edit that in a second, but let's take a little closer look up. But yeah, I've just been doing laser engraving for a long time, so this was just a thing. I just started getting back into Magic the Gathering after like 20 years, so so this is this is part of the fun. I've been doing I laser engrave a bunch of other stuff as well. This is just probably one of the more fun products to make. Let's try that. Patrick, definitely. I can do yours as well tonight. So I'm going to do the Joda first, and then I can do yours next. Like. So hold on, let me load in this Joda. Make sure we're all there. Sweet, yeah, give me a second to get that going. Just sent me Alright, hold on. Alright, cool. So let me do the final editings on yours. But yeah, it's a she-rolled altar that I did with the drawings that are good man-made. So, make visible, image, adjustable size. Do some editing here. Okay, then we're going to do okay, and then we're going to file and save as. Okay, and then we're going to pull that up. And, but yeah, so I can also design a bunch of different altars. This one, you'll see. Everything from showcase or different ones to as simple as, doing whatever. So let's get that. Dude, for sure. Yeah, it's on deck. We got our Joda going right now. Then we have also a. Let me start printing some labels so I don't get too out of line. Get out. Lucas gets the Joda. Just gotta print all my packaging. It's gonna look awesome, trust me. You know, I mean, I think that's what most of the fun is, you know, getting to see some of your creations come to life. And that's what I think is most fun about making these. Okay, so Joda. Get that label done. Oh yeah, this is a great card for laser engraving. Joda transfers over really well. Oh, sorry, Ventarius. I didn't show you the Kenjaku yet. I have it sitting right in front of me. I will do that. Remind me when this is done before I start the next one. Mark that as complete so we can get that off the books. Okay, the Joey one is done. Wendios, thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, who doesn't love Joda, and who doesn't love these Edon Metal? How do I spell Ken Jack U? So like Jaku. So get a sticker. No problem. Not a problem. Lucas on deck. Have I done any? No, I haven't actually had any Star Wars Unlimited orders, but I could definitely do that. Dude. No, you're muted, so I can't. Yeah, I could definitely do Star Wars. I've actually done a few Star Wars alters, obviously, of Darth Vader as well. Um, that that turned out great. So that was definitely done. Now we got the Shiro next. So we'll do that next. 'Cause that'll be a hyperfoil Boba Fett the other day. Might as well have it etched on metal. Definitely. If you can get a high enough scan of the card or a good enough picture, so when you send me the file, so first off, send me an email at darksidedesigns.co@gmail.com. Find an image of it. When you find the image, the one thing I recommend is finding an image that isn't a foil image or a scan, and then I can get it to fit on the card. That's your best bet, but I could definitely do that for you. Because some of the foils are a little bit, they show up a little funky sometimes. The highest resolution you could get to me, and then I do the editing on my end. So really just the best quality you can get. Lucas, you're good. Now I can. Joey's done. Lucas is done. Now we have Patrick, you're next. So I'm gonna make a shipping label. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just send me an email and we can go from there. So Joda's good. Now let's get this label printed for Patrick. This would be great for a channel promo. You'll probably hear for sure, dude. Let me know, and I'm happy to do that for you. We can definitely get you something cool. My pricing isn't too bad. I'm pretty fair, so there's always that. let's check out this Joda. The stained glass ones always look really cool. And they are made of metal, so that's always cool. So, alright, hold on. Kenjaku, before we start the next one. Give me a second. I have it. Oh, I'm way ahead of you. It's one of my favorites. So, like, we can show that guy off, too. Alright, here's a few that I've done. Here's a few altars that I've made. So this is my favorite that I've ever done. This Kenjaku card. Hold on, I'm trying to get it out of the sleeve. So I did hand color this one as well. So this one's hand colored. And like, I just love how it breaks out of the frame. This one, custom design, it just breaks out of the frame. It's like grabbing it, pulling it in. I don't know, I just love this one. This one took me forever to design, but I really enjoyed it. As well as, here's a few others that I've done. Here's Chozo. I used alcohol markers. So there's a Chozo card. That one's pretty cool. I've also done some lands, so you can see, and custom colored them. Yeah, they're called alcohol markers. Cali Art is a really good brand. So there's that. Here's like another custom land I did. All these are hand colored. Here's this one. Again, hand colored. Hold on. Then there's oh, I definitely will. Oh yeah, and here's an Infinity Land, hand colored as well. I'm definitely gonna upload them. I'm definitely gonna do it. All right, so let's get our next. Let's do our she-rolled. Patrick, you're up. So let's get started. For sure, I appreciate that. I mean, like I said, I love doing this because it's fun. You know, the coloring does take a lot, but, you know, and honestly, I have to raise the price on the coloring because I was charging $10 before, but I didn't really think anyone would pay $10. So I was like, oh, $10. No one's going to want to pay $10. And then everyone's like, oh, I'll do it for $10. And like, crap. Now I have like 10 cards to hand color, and it does take a lot. It doesn't have a lot of fumes, but because I'm doing it inside the house, not in a garage or in a shop, I'm doing it in a basement, and you know, like, people live here, I vent it. The cards themselves aren't that bad, to be honest with you. There's like I do license plate frames, and those get really bad. Like those are like pretty bad. They have a lot of fumes, so I can't really do those unless I do have the vent going. But it's really not too bad. You can't see any. There's a tiny bit, but it's very little. Okay, so that's for Lucas. Got that. Throw in the sticker. Throw in a business card. Bam, packed. Okay, and Patrick, you're right here. Shield red. Yeah, I am definitely doing that. Once the One Piece community find you, you know what? So I actually have made a few One Piece ones before. I've never played One Piece. The only card games I've ever really played were Magic the Gathering and Pokemon. Those are the only card games I've played. So I wouldn't even know where to start with One Piece. I would do it. I mean, I've done them before. They're the same dimension, so it's not a problem. But yeah, I think I'm going to increase it to $15 to $20 for hand coloring. So 15 for like basic ones. Ones that need more detail, I'll probably do 20. We'll kind of wait. We'll kind of see, because I don't know what to do. But we'll see. And then we got a Tesa coming up. Print that up. In One Piece, you have a separate deck for mana cards, and you only get 10. Interesting. But it being separate means people can have all arts. Oh, that's interesting. So it's not as big of a deal. Like, people won't care as much. Going to be that's pretty cool. I'm going to be the one that extra dude who shows up with 10 down made of metal, and then everyone will hear when I tap out. That would be amazing. Yeah, tourney. Yeah, I mean, obviously for tournament play, I understand that. That makes sense. You can't really argue that. For tournament play, you do need official cards because, you know, it makes sense to me, at least in my mind. I'm like, okay, like, you don't want people to... I mean, I guess I don't really know. Because, like, I started playing Magic before Proxies even were a thing. So, like, it's a little bit different. You know, in my mind, I never experienced Proxies when I played a lot of Magic back in the 90s. Like, that just wasn't a thing. Cards weren't expensive yet. So, like, now Proxies exist. Now we can do that, and that's kind of cool. So that is one of the better things about all this. Alright, now we got a Mana Vault. Thank you. Thank you. Let me look this up. So I don't like... How do I know? Hey man, I'm glad to do it. The art is amazing and it translates really well to this. That's a better quality one. we'll see how dialed in my laser is for this mana vault, because white border ones are like my nemesis. So the problem with white borders is like, okay, so if you look really close and you're looking at my cards, their centering is pretty good, like pretty close. But the issue with doing laser engraving is that actually the cards, when you hit them with heat, they sometimes flex a little bit or move, or sometimes they're not all exactly perfect the same size. So the actual edge of the card sometimes doesn't get it doesn't engrave edge to edge. Now, on like these style arts or arts that have black borders, it really doesn't matter. Edge, because like it doesn't matter as much. Now, what happens though is on white borders, you notice it exactly, because if there's a sliver of black on the left or right side, you're gonna see it. Like it's unavoidable. So that is why those borders. Now, full art cards aren't as bad, and same with black borders. But like you'll note, like right now, if there was like a tiny bit of black on the edge, you really wouldn't see it. But when the whole border is white, you're gonna see it. So let's take a nice little close up. And thank you, Patrick, for letting me make this for you. It's turned out amazing. Your art is awesome. Sorry, the camera won't focus. I'm trying to get it a little closer. When you do decide to paint with alcohol markers, two things. Go light, and then use the clear one, which is just basically an alcohol pen, to blend the colors together, to smooth it out. But remember, the ink is going to come out really fast, so do mind that. Just take your time, and then if you really don't like the way it came out, what you can do is literally just get some rubbing alcohol or whatever and just wash it right off and restart. That's why I like alcohol markers. And just experiment with it a little bit. So we got another back. So we're going to do the Tesla, there, words. All right. Yes, this does. I personally use MTG card builder. No problem. And Patrick, if you have any questions about coloring or any of that kind of stuff, feel free to ask. Just let me know. I can figure that out for you and help you out with that. So I am an open book. Ask any questions, and I will answer. Just send me an email and go from there. Again, I apologize. It took me a couple days to get that sent to you. Been just slammed trying to catch up, which is honestly the greatest thing that's ever happened in my life. I'm so blessed that I can that I've been busy doing these, and hopefully I'll stay busy doing them, because that would be awesome. But yeah, feel free. But yes, Rally, you could do. You can send anything that you make or design. Not a problem. Christian, what's going on? Welcome back to the stream. How are you? I'm good, man. I'm good. You know, just getting some orders done, trying to chill out. You know, did I did a bunch of yard work today, so that was always fun. I mean, I honestly like yard work, so I can't sit here and pretend like, oh, yard work, that's the worst. Honestly, I don't mind. I find yard work very relaxing. You know, I like a good looking yard. That's how you know I'm old, is when I look at the yard and I'm like, that's a good looking yard. I'm happy, you know. You got 9 huskies? Oh damn, that's awesome. That's so awesome. That's gotta be a job in itself, taking care of 9 huskies. My lady works at a veterinary hospital, so she always tells that. Yeah, Riley, yeah, send me an email, darksidedesigns.co@gmail.com. Send me one, and we can go from there. Yeah, loud too. Oh, I know. See, that's like, I have my lady's cat is I thought was loud. Marco? Hey, Marco. Marco. Okay. What are you doing, Marco? Hang on. Marco. Yeah, say hi. Hi, Marco. How are you? Come on. Come on. What? What, you hungry? Yeah. he answers. Right, Marco? Right? What do you want? You want treats? You want food? Or just pets? You just want pets. You just want pets. Yeah, he's a very vocal cat, which is funny, and he answers, which is always nice, you know, when a cat that actually answers to his name and like knows like when you're talking to him. Now he's all mad though because he thought I was gonna give him more food. Alright, for sure. Yeah, let me look that up real quick. Sorry, I'm just printing out some labels and doing that kind of fun stuff. Give me a second. Just trying to stay organized. That is not my best skill. I'm not the most organized person in the world. I'm working on that. Alright, let's see what we got. Sticker. Alright, let's see what we got. What do you got for me? hold on, let me check my spam. Because for some reason, I don't know if I got it, Rally. I'm not seeing an email. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Sure, you put darksidedesigns.co@gmail.com. Oh, wait, I got it. Okay, so, alright, so Rally, here's the thing. Okay, no worries. So, here's the thing. Well, I think it could work. I think that it might be a little bit too low a resolution. I'm like trying to look at it right now, and it's pretty small. Like when I size it up, it's pretty small. Like when I zoom in, it looks really pixelated. Now, here's my question. Have you tried using MTGcardbuilder.com? Because if you haven't, all of their stuff is super high quality, all their borders and frames and everything. And it's kind of the problem I have with all the other softwares out there, is that like I could make that card for you, James. It's just gonna look. Just imagine when you zoom in. When you zoom in on it, you'll see that it's pretty pixelated. But I highly suggest checking out MTGcardbuilder.com. Watch the video on how to do it, because it's a little bit, you gotta get used to the tool set, but it is awesome. I do all of my altars on there, and like this one right here that you're watching being made right now, this is a custom altar that I designed for a customer, because he wanted a full art Tesa card, and this is what I did. So I can make it. I can definitely make it on metal, but I'll just tell you, it's going to look as pixelated as it looks on your computer, on your screen. And that's why I usually send people, if you wanted me to design one, I can also do that as well. Or put it together on mine. But yeah, that's the only issue I have with like some of the other card things out there. Some of them are not the greatest. Yeah, it could be that, but even the borders themselves look at like really like here. Like I'll send you an email of one that I've done, so you can see like when you zoom in on it. I'll just send you. Here. So you can see this how high resolution this is, and like because the borders even look pretty crunchy, so you can use this as an example to see. Just like look at like the borders, and you could like zoom in. You could like zoom in a lot, and it looks like really, really clear. Like super high resolution. All right, the Tesa. Not bad. She turned out pretty good. The face is pretty good. The shading's pretty good. I really like the window up there. You can see the subtleties. So I'm happy with that. That's a good one. That one's done. Now we got our Mana Vault. This one's the one I'm a little worried about, but we're gonna just do it. Tesa, yeah, she's a really good card, especially if you like creature token decks. I really like creature token decks. So, you know, just token decks in general are so fun. I have so many decks that I want to build that I just don't have the time to right now. So that kind of sucks. All right, the moment of truth. Tesa is good. Aristocrat decks, she's kill on sight. See, I don't blame you. She does not cost that much. You know, my favorite are treasure decks because they creep. I really like decks that creep in power. Like really, all of a sudden you're like, who was I using? I want to say it was Molthra or something, or who is it? I can't remember the deck. I gotta look it up. But I like the ones where you're like, all of a sudden you're like, create 100 and something, whatever tokens, and you're like, what? Oh, that's your nice, perfect timing. Yeah, just rewind a little bit if you want to. I just packaged it, so rewind the stream a little bit, and you can see it a little more. So I just threw it in the package. You've been a Sliver player. Funny enough, I have a Sliver Queen right here, and I also have a Sliver Overlord right there, sitting. Oh, awesome, Herschel. Nice. Thank you. Yep, all finished. I got it just packaged up and it's good to go. Thank you again for the order. I appreciate it, and I apologize for any confusion earlier. You know, I'm a little bit overwhelmed right now because I just moved, so I apologize for that. So, what else we got? Let's see. So cards styles that don't work. A lot of older style cards don't work super well because the art is very muted and the colors and everything are blended too much together. So like arts that have really defined lines or really good detail work really well. But then there are some art where, like, if you look up close, like, you could tell, like, their face is, like, very, like, blocky, or, like, things are, like, the art is very, it's not very legible. So that is usually what I would say would be not great for laser engraving. You know, one where, like, or where, like, the shading is really bad. Like, I'll get one and the shading is, like, really awful or really hard to, like, see. That definitely affects it. Yeah, the blending and shading, because, like, think of it this way. I'm doing everything in grayscale. So if, like, you take a card and then you turn it black and white and then you look at it and think, okay, to make that black and white with a laser, which is, if I can't really show it here, but if you look under a microscope, all that this laser is doing is it's literally a dot map. So, like, if you zoom in really close, like with a microscope, you can actually see all it is tiny little dots on the metal. And that's what's creating the shading. Now, obviously, if the blending and shading is really poor, it's really hard to get that precision. I have it dialed in pretty good, but it's definitely a tougher one. So, and Rally, the second one you sent is definitely better. That one I think could be done. The Mana Vault is working, but like, think of the original Mana Vault art. It does have pretty good lines. The coloring and lines are really good. Hand-drawn or painted, more modern stuff where it's digital or at least finished. Yes, exactly, Daniel. But they're still older cards. Like, I have like, you know, a Earthbind sitting right next to me, an old one, and that card has more defined lines. It's like, think of it as like a watercolor painting is not going to look very good, but a, you know, oil painting might be okay. So my pricing starts at $18 per card, and then shipping to within the US is an additional $5. So it would be in total $23 for US shipped in the US. I do have a few other options, and I can send them your way if you like. So I'll send you the pricing breakdown in a sec. Yeah, let me send that. I'll email that to you because that's just easier. I don't have the files right now. I'm using my phone to stream, so I can't send the backing and stuff. So yeah, that would just be basically what you're seeing right now, a card that you sent me, with the backing that I put on it. I think I've shown that, and it's $23. So nothing super crazy. How do you get into card engraving? Well, actually, I've been doing laser engraving for a long time, and I had a friend who he got me back into Magic the Gathering. So yeah, so I've just been doing it, you know. I just started getting into it. He was like, "Hey, could you laser engrave me some Magic the Gathering cards?" And I was like, "I think so. Why not?" So I did, and yeah, that's been pretty good so far. So those are the ones waiting for color. That one needs custom design. But yeah, I mean, I look. I've always I like making fun things, and this has just been great. These are super fun, and people seem to really like them, and I enjoy making them. So I want to just keep making them as I can. All right, for sure. Also, Riley, just email. I just emailed you the pricing thing, but also if you could just email me your address and stuff, and then I can confirm for the shipping and all that, and we can go from there. Yeah, the vault. Yeah, I think we're good. We got lucky. There's only a tiny bit at the very top. You'll see it, but it's okay. I think we'll live. Guessing if you engraved on a different color, it'd be that color scale. Yeah, like blue to white, exactly. So that's why I do hand coloring, like a hand painted. I've tried a few different methods. It's just way too expensive to try to anodize multiple colors and do all of that. It just takes so much work, and it just prices out what it would be worth for people. All right, so here's our mana vault. And look, you can barely see it, but you see that black line at the very top? But I think it's acceptable. All right, so we have one more card to do. And I do ship to Canada, so there's that. We have one more card to do, and then my phone's probably going to run out of battery. But yeah, see, I do like hand coloring, Daniel. So like, like that, or, like, yeah, it's barely noticeable, so it's acceptable. Or like, like that hand coloring. See here, like that. So all different hand coloring. It can be done. It's just not the most ideal. Again, if the stream does cut out, it's because my phone ran out of battery. So I apologize. Thank you, Daniel. I've been practicing for a while. So I hand color them, and so that's pretty it's pretty fun. I think we're just leaving that. I'm just gonna leave that. Alright. Import. So here's another custom one. This one I didn't design, a customer designed it himself using MTG Card Builder. So this will be the last one of the stream today. And then we will probably, I feel like I'm almost caught up, finally. Take a picture of this mana ball. I really like the way that one's a good one. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or if you have any other cards you'd like to get or whatever, definitely send me an email at darksidedesigns.co@gmail.com. Send me an email there to inquire. We'll go from there. If you're interested, I'll give you as much information as I can and help you, design a custom card or make a card that, you really want to see done. Any of those things. So, that's good. Let's double check that order, make sure. I'll print this label. Your PayPal's the same email? Alright, for sure. Sounds good. I will also send my PayPal link to you. Okay. So there we go. I knocked out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 orders today. So not bad. We done good. This is a Bellacore. Yes. It's a Bellacore. You were correct. Good call. So our phone may run out of battery at any second now. That's okay. So those need color. Then I got a few more to do. But yeah, I guess guys, if you enjoyed the stream today, I guess consider, subscribing to the channel, right? Isn't that what you're supposed to say? Thank you, Riley. Yeah, subscribe, like, and share, guys. You gotta check out my channel, and we're brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. It's a thing where, you play a game on your phone that nobody actually plays. I don't know, maybe some people play it, but I pretend to play it for money. But I would never actually play this game in real life if they didn't pay me. But, here's the thing, if you ever see an ad on my channel for any of that kind of stuff, know this, I'm trying to get the bag. No, see, I'm cool. I'll just straight up tell you, Riley, if they want to give me money, I will take their money, and I'm telling you right now on this stream, I'm going to take their money, and I'm going to pretend and lie, because, let's be honest, I like money. Really, I'll pretend. Let's be real here. It's not selling out because, I don't got a lot of money. So if they're like, hey, here's $100. Just say that you play this dumb game on your platform. Okay, sure. Doesn't mean anyone's actually gonna do it, but at least you know now that me selling out is just because I want to pay my power bill. But you know who I don't want to get sponsored, and I'll fight those guys? The guys at Ridge Wallet. Screw those guys. I have different style wallets that I make, and they shut down my store. Ridge, because I was selling similar style wallets to theirs, but they don't even have a patent for it. But they still shut down my store because of it. So never buy a Ridge wallet. And if you want a metal wallet, hit me up and I'll make you one. And we could just email me and I'll make you one. And it'll look way cooler than their piece of crap China-made ones. Yeah, I sold 800 of them last year on my store, and then they shut my store down. So to be fair, I wasn't very happy about it. Yeah, and here's the thing, I'll show you what it looks like. They don't offer what I do. It's basically what you're seeing here, I can do that on a wallet. So I did rebrand it as a card holder, and they shut it down again. They shut it down again because they're stupid assholes, and I hate them. And so, but it's okay. The guy lives in Orange County, California. His address is public, so I just basically signed him up for every spam mail thing possible. Because, it's just the cheeky little fun things, right? MTG Commander Carrier. So there's our Sombrev, the Master of Corruption. If they would fit, that would be cool. Because, this is what they look like. I've had this one for 12 months, over a year. Thank you. So, yeah, so if you want a custom wallet, I have a bunch of these. I can make them for you. You just got to email me, and I can do exactly how the magic thing. I could put anything on it. Oh yeah, Cyberpunk is literally one of my favorites. I'm pretty sure I have a David card over here. Let's see, maybe. How much? I don't know. Like, if you want a wallet with whatever you want on it, you could choose the image, anything, literally anything you could think of. I don't know, like $30. Is that fair, or is that too much? I think $30. I just have like 200 of them, and I can't do anything with them anymore. Oh, you know, this is a cool one too. So I've done some Pokemon cards as well. Thank you, Oni Default. Check this one out. So I've done some Pokemon ones too. So check out the Giratina. That one's a pretty crazy one. But yeah, just hit me up. Well, like, here's the thing, is if you order some cards and you order that, you can loop all the shipping together. Or like Charmander, first edition. These are all like cards that I've done that Queen Marchesa with a weird pearlescent. This coating didn't really work though. It looks almost cool, but it wipes out. That didn't work. Oh, this one, which I made a video of it already, but you can see that. Man, some of the TCG cards are insane. Yeah, thank you. There's stream dying. Oh, it might have happened. Batteries might be dying. There's like Marco, my cat. Oh, this one's probably my favorite. Oh, here you go. Here's an actual a Mana Vault. I actually own one. And my favorite card from when I was a kid, an Earthbind. The few cards in my collection that survived. Oh, this one's cool. I just made this because it looked cool. This one's awesome. The Thoughtseize. Yeah, Wizards. Yeah. Yep. That does say a lot about me, I know. Yeah, it's like, I'm like at 2% battery. Thoughtseize turned out awesome. So the Junji Ito style cards turned out incredible. Yeah, these ones are beautiful. Here's one of those oil ones. This one turned out okay. I didn't love it, so I actually redid it and it turned out a little better. The oil slick ones. What else do I got in here? Oh, I did make a Helldivers one. Blasting Station, Helldivers card. So that one's pretty fun. Yeah, as slick as they're supposed to be, yeah. True. Let's see. Yeah, these are all like misprint ones, so like you can't see it, but like this misprint is pretty bad. Do I have any